Everything was gone. The colossal titan had vanished just as suddenly as it appeared, but the hole it left in Wall Maria was still there. And from it, titans poured in, unstoppable, merciless. As the people of Shiganshina ran for their lives, the titans hunted them down one by one. Eren, he could only watch. His mother had just been eaten alive. Hannes had saved him and Mikasa, but not her. That image, her being lifted into the air, screaming, it wouldn't leave his mind. And chaos at Wall Maria's inner gate. The guards scrambled to evacuate the remaining civilians toward Wall Rose. Horses galloped through the smoke. People screamed. And behind them, more titans. The last inner gate of Wall Maria had to be shut, or the titans would push even further in. The soldiers hesitated. People were still trying to get through. But they had no choice. The gate slammed shut, leaving dozens of innocents trapped outside. And then silence. Just when the last of the survivors were slipping through the inner gate, the unthinkable happened. From the smoke and rubble behind them, it came. A titan, but not like the others. This one wasn't stumbling or slow. It was massive, muscular, and it was running with terrifying speed. The ground shook with every step. The soldiers turned in shock, eyes wide, frozen in place. Then boom! The titan slammed into the gate like a living battering ram. Wood, steel, and stone exploded into the air. In seconds, the final barrier inside Wall Maria was gone. No one had ever seen a titan like this before. It wasn't just strong, it was strategic, and that's when the fear truly set in. Sometime after, Eren woke up with a jolt. He had passed out from the shock, but what he saw in his dream, or memory, was even more confusing. He saw his father, Grisha Jaeger, standing before him, holding a syringe, telling him something about a key, about the basement, about truths that the world must never forget. Then pain. Grisha stabbed the syringe into Eren's arm. Eren screamed. He woke up again, gasping, drenched in sweat, and around his neck, that same key, the one to the basement. How did he get it? Was it just a dream? The survivors of Wall Maria were now crammed into the inner districts. Food supplies dropped. Resources strained. Tensions rose. People stared blankly into nothing. Everything they knew had been wiped away. To deal with the crisis, the government made a horrifying decision. Over 250,000 refugees were sent on a mission to reclaim Wall Maria, armed with barely anything. Most were not even soldiers. A cover-up, a sacrifice. Only a few hundred came back. Armin's grandfather wasn't one of them. As days passed, Eren's grief turned into something else. Something sharper. He couldn't forget his mother's face, or that smiling titan. He couldn't forget how powerless he had felt. That's when he made a vow, not just to survive, but to fight. A year passed, and the three of them, Eren, Mikasa, Armin, joined the military. Not because it was easy, but because they had to. Because if they ever wanted to fight back, if they ever wanted to take back their world, they had to start somewhere.